Have you ever paused to wonder how life began? I mean, not just here on Earth, but anywhere out in the vast universe.
Right. For a long time, the prevailing story was pretty simple, wasn't it?
Yeah, it happened right here on our planet, when conditions were just right.
Exactly.
But what if? What if the very ingredients for life were already swirling around, sort of waiting to assemble, long before planets even came into being? Today, we're taking a deep dive into some truly groundbreaking scientific findings, stuff that's completely reshaping our understanding of life's cosmic origins.
We've received a really fascinating stack of sources for you, yeah.
Yeah.
And they're centered around a landmark study using the Atacama Large Millimeter Submillimeter Array, LMA.
ALMA, right. Powerful instrument.
Incredibly powerful. And this research presents compelling new evidence that the chemical building blocks, the ones crucial for life, might be far more common and actually far older than we ever dared to imagine. So our mission today is basically to extract the most important nuggets of knowledge from these discoveries and explore what they truly mean for that biggest question of all. Are we alone?
You're about to get a shortcut, really, to being deeply informed on a topic that, well, it fundamentally touches on our place in the cosmos. We'll uncover surprising facts, challenge some long-held scientific beliefs, and hopefully give you a few genuine aha moments along the way.
Hopefully.
Get ready to have your perspective broadened in a major way.
Okay.
So let's jump right into the core of this incredible discovery. A team led by Abubakar Fadul of the Max Planck Institute for Astronomy, they used LMA to pinpoint a staggering 17 complex organic molecules, conchyloids.
Yeah, team.
Yeah, within the protoplanetary disk of a young star called V883 Orionis.
V83 Orionis. Okay, but here's the truly captivating part from what I read. Yeah. Among these are the first tentative detections of ethylene glycol and glycolinitrile.
That's the key. What's particularly fascinating about this isn't just the sheer number of molecules, though 17 is impressive.
Right. Ethylene glycol and glycolinitrile are considered absolutely critical precursors. Precursors to amino acids and nucleobases, which, as you likely know, are the foundational ingredients for all life.
The very components that build proteins and DNA.
Exactly. Finding them in a disk where planets are still actively forming, maybe 30 to 50 light years away, that's in the Orion constellation. It's a genuinely significant step in understanding, well, cosmic chemistry.
So if these foundational molecules are already assembling in what you called a cosmic construction zone...
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
What are the most significant implications for our long-held theories, I mean? How drastically does this force us to rethink the timeline of life's origins?
Well, it fundamentally challenges what's known as the reset scenario.
The reset scenario.
This theory proposed that the intense shock waves and the radiation unleashed during the chaotic birth of a star, it would essentially incinerate any complex molecule.
Wipe the slate clean.
Exactly. Any molecules that might have formed in the earlier interstellar cloud, it forced them to reform entirely from scratch much later. Once a planetary system is stabilized.
It sounds like Camber Schwartz's insights from the research team are not just nudging this reset scenario, but potentially upending it.
I think that's fair to say.
Yeah.
Camber Schwartz specifically noted that these results strongly indicate that protoplanetary disks inherit complex molecules from earlier stages of star formation.
Inherit, not restart.
Precisely. And their chemical complexity can even continue to increase during the disk phase.
So it builds on itself.
Yes. It implies that organic complexity isn't wiped clean or reset. It's preserved and even enhanced as stars and planets are actively forming. It's a truly revolutionary insight, really, into the continuity of life's chemical ingredients across cosmic time.
This paints a picture of a continuous chemical journey, doesn't it? From the vastness of interstellar space right down to forming planets. Abubakar Fadul described it as a straight line of chemical enrichment and increasing complexity.
A straight line.
It's almost like the universe has its own continuous assembly line for life's components right from the get-go. Does that imply a kind of cosmic destiny for life, or is it simply, increasing the odds?
It certainly suggests an increasing probability. I mean, if we connect this to the bigger picture, the detection of glycolinitrile is especially telling.
Why that one specifically?
Well, it's a known precursor to glycine, which is one of the simplest amino acids, and maybe even to adenine, one of the fundamental nucleobases in DNA and RNA.
Wow.
So this truly suggests these molecules act as crucial stepping stones, directly bridging interstellar chemistry with the subsequent formation of life-sustaining molecules on nascent planets.
And it really makes you think that life's chemical story doesn't just begin in some quiet, stable planetary environment, but right in the energetic heart of stellar nurseries. Tushar Suhasaria from MPIA's Origins of Life Lab pointed this out, didn't he? That the dense gas clouds where stars are born already show early molecular complexity.
Exactly. So the cradle of life isn't just a planet, potentially. It could be the very nebula a star forms within.
That's a huge shift in perspective.
It is. Their lab demonstrated, for instance, how ethylene glycol can form efficiently under UV irradiation, which precisely replicates the conditions we'd expect around a young star like V883 Orionis.
Okay.
This further supports the idea that the essential chemical processes for life are active and occurring far earlier and farther away than we might have initially imagined.
And what's incredibly compelling is that we've actually seen direct evidence of this kind of thing much closer to home, too, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Our sources highlight that various organic molecules, including amino acids, sugars, nucleobases, they've already been found in asteroids and comets within our very own solar system.
Indeed. These particular molecules are thought to form best in extremely cold environments, like deep within cometary interiors.
Right.
But when comets approach the sun, their icy components sublimate. They turn to gas, releasing these complex molecules in their tails.
Okay, I see the connection.
This research suggests a very similar process is happening now in the much hotter inner disk of V883 Orionis. There, intense radiation heats and liberates these complex organic molecules, allowing ALA to pick up their unique spectral signatures.
So ALMA is essentially functioning as our cosmic molecular detective, sniffing out these hidden chemical signatures.
That's a great analogy.
Wow.
Camber Schwartz emphasized that complex molecules radiate at radio frequencies, which ALMA is perfectly suited to detect.
It's almost like listening to the chemical symphony of the universe playing out.
It is. Though this does raise an important question for future exploration. While LMA is incredibly powerful, some spectral signals still remain tantalizingly unidentified.
Ah, so there's more to find.
Definitely. Higher resolution data will be absolutely crucial, not only to confirm the presence of ethylene glycol and glycolonitrile with greater certainty, but also to potentially reveal even more complex molecules.
So this sets the stage for future missions, maybe missions that could scan wider ranges of the electromagnetic spectrum, perhaps uncovering amino acids themselves.
That's the hope. That's the next frontier, really.
Okay, so as we wrap up this deep dive, let's try and connect all these incredible threads. The discovery of those 17 complex organic molecules, including the crucial ethylene glycol and glycolonitrile, has fundamentally reshaped our understanding of cosmic chemistry.
Without a doubt.
This ALMA discovery doesn't just add new molecules to a list. It fundamentally dismantles that reset scenario.
Yes, it really does.
It paints a cosmic picture where life's fundamental ingredients are not just present, but continuously enriching the universe, right from its earliest stellar nurseries.
Yes, our sources really emphasize that molecules aren't reset, they're inherited. And their complexity can continue to grow.
That straight line of chemical enrichment.
Exactly, from vast interstellar clouds right through to fully evolved planetary systems. The implications are profound. If these essential ingredients, these precursors to amino acids and nucleobases like adenine, are present and even thrive during the very birth of stars and planets, then life's chemical story begins much, much earlier and farther away than we ever conceived.
And when you consider that similar vital organic molecules are already found right here, in comets and meteorites in our own solar system, it starts to paint a picture of a universe that's not just vast, but profoundly and intrinsically chemically fertile.
Fertile, yes. That's a good word for it.
This completely reshapes the way we might approach the search for extraterrestrial life, doesn't it? And it brings us back to that fundamental question. What does this all mean for life in the universe?
Well, this raises an important question for you, the listener, to ponder. If the cosmos is chemically primed for life from the very beginning, if stellar nurseries are also, in a very real sense, life's cradles, then does the mere widespread presence of these organic ingredients make life not just possible, but perhaps even statistically inevitable? Are we simply one example of a cosmic pattern that's destined to repeat itself?
It's a thought that truly lingers, isn't it? We're closer than ever to answering one of humanity's oldest and most profound questions, thanks to these deep dives into the universe's chemical blueprints. What new discoveries do you think ALMA, or maybe future missions, will reveal next in this incredible unfolding story?